as far as an understanding, because already we are aware of it, as far as we have some kind of positive trend, as far as first India is concerned, when you taking for the demography, as far as the demography, we call it as a demographic dividend, almost 650 million of population from 0 to 24 years each. So this is one of the as a positive aspect as India is concerned. Whenever you are discussing for the online courses or maybe online education or whatever the other component, then another interesting component, what is that internet penetration? This is one of the interesting thing. Probably India is saying for the second highest number of internet penetration. Then probably it is predicted for the by whatever the 2021 already there in the thing. Then again almost 735 million internet users in India. So this itself is playing very important role for as far as online education is concerned. Then taking the trends, what is the trend of internet penetration? Started probably taking for the 2006, only 2% of the share was there in the internet penetration. When you taking for the in the present context, almost 36% there in the internet penetration, including more than 500 million population they are using for the internet penetration. So this is one of the positive trend we need to be encouraging for the online courses and other kind of component. Then taking for the smartphone penetration, because already you are aware almost 290 million smartphone users in India. Probably this is every year adding more than 180 million. These are all the some of the positive trend supporting for the online courses. Then this is again you taking for this in the nutshell in a minute, taking for this an internet usage, probably taking into consider for the various in the global scenario, then also taking into consider probably in a minute which is the major that taking into consider, either maybe email or maybe you're taking for the social media or whatever the thing. This will given for the more importance. What is the usage?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
The slides are not moving, sir.
Slides are not moving. Okay, 1 second, I'll reshare it. Now, ma'am.
Sir, now we are in the third slide, sir. We can see.
Internet usage in a minute, correct?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now it's moving, ma'am.
No, sir. Actually, we can see only the third slide only. Earlier, it was the first slide. Now
okay.
It's only the third one.
Okay. Probably little bit network. One minute, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Madam, now it's moving.
No, sir. Only positive trends is visible, sir. After that, it's not moving. Only one slide is there.
Kumar sir, namaskara. Sir, ಅದು slide show ಹಾಕಿ sir, ಅವಾಗ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Slide show ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ ಸರ್. I think there is some internet issue. 1 minute.
ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಗಳು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು.
No problem. Now it's visible.
Sir, visible.
Sir.
ಇದೆ. ಮೂರನೇ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಈಗ.
Okay, now.
ಮೂರನೇ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಸರ್.
Now in the which slide, sir? In the first slide.
Third one only. Internet usage in a minute, 2021.
Okay. Probably it will take a little time for the probably in the internet.
No, sir. You can just click on the slides on the left, one after the other, so that it will move, sir.
Okay, 1 minute. Now in which slide, ma'am?
Third only.
Third only. It's not
Yeah.
moving.
It's not moving.
Okay, there's probably in
Click
the
it on
first.
fourth slide, sir. Let us see whether it moves or not. Click it on fourth slide.
Okay. Now you are in the first slide, ma'am. Is
No,
visible?
sir.
No,
Third
sir.
only. Third
Third
only.
only. Okay. Then I will do one thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Fifth slide appeared now.
fifth slide, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Fifth slide appeared now.
Okay, okay, one minute, madam. Probably it will take little time only for the move.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So as far as usage of internet usage, probably I think this is already we are aware of. In a minute, which is the major share were there in that, probably taking for the email, or you taking for the various social media. Then taking for the mobile traffic share. This is again very important. Probably taking the data set in the 2009 only for the 7.7%. Probably taking for the in 2021 almost 54% were there is share in the as a mobile traffic. This is also one of the interesting aspect we need to be keep it in our mind as well as for the in the online education system is concerned. Further moving for the lifelong learning instead of learn and retire. So earlier we have a concept of learn and retire, but now you taking for the lifelong learning, that is there in the concept. Then also various component are maybe taking from the education system. The future of work is mainly based on the online based. Then also one of the interesting aspect as well as for the Ministry of Education has proposed almost 2,306 crores rupees they spending for developing and translating digital course content and resources over the next 5 years. So this is one of the interesting thing. Probably as a teacher, then also taking for the as a student, and also we need to understand there's so much digital courses content we are creating. Probably that is made available for the in the entire country or maybe entire globe under in the online education system. Then taking for the different e-learning technique, because already you are all well versed with the things. Some of the content probably can watch it in the YouTube. Then some of the universities or maybe some institutions already there is in Google Classroom. They can run the courses. They can have it some kind of online learning management system. Then another interesting, Government of India introduced for the Swayam courses. Then also very important, there is an 24/7 education channel that's called as in Swayam Prabha. Then also another interesting, there is an EPG Padashal. Under the EPG Padashal, you can get all the digital repository. It's in the form of the content in the various subjects. So these are all some of the various e-learning techniques is made available in the present context. Then taking all these component, again we are taking for the one of the pillars of the Digital India initiative. Then Government of India started as well as for the Swayam courses under the National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. We call it as NMICT. So NMICT is also one among the digital initiative as well as for the Government of India. It started taking into consider for the Swayam, then again taking for the Swayam Prabha, then also taking for the various EPG Padashal and other kind of thing. Then taking further online teaching, this is again there is also one of the article published in the Science Direct, taking into consider various universities taking for the various apps, taking for the Google Classroom or maybe Zoom or maybe various other component. Then what is the percentage of teacher using for the online teaching modes, then also taking for the student using for the online learning modes. So this is again taking for the various component. Probably some of the university for the learning management system, there is an independent learning management system. There they can have for the 100% teachers can able to teach the teaching mode, they can use the app. Then taking for the various other media to reach the student. These are the some of the gist for understanding for the how the online courses is playing important role. Then coming to the next important aspect as well as for the massive open online courses. When you taking massive open online courses, because this was introduced in 2012, probably you are all familiar with the thing. Initially the massive open online courses they started for MIT, then again Harvard, they started for this massive open concept of massive open online courses. So later taking for the entire global scenario, probably taking for the any university, either you taking for the Indian university or you taking for the foreign universities or whatever the thing. There also each university they started for the introducing for the massive open online course. This is also one of the there is a trend, probably you can able to understand some of the component as well as in the slide. Probably I think, ma'am, visible, my slide is visible now?
No, sir.
No.
In the fifth slide only, positive trends.
Okay, so now I am in the, think, so I will use PDF form. Probably I think the file size is more, probably it will take little time for the moving the next slides. Okay. Sir, now I converted in the PDF. Now it's visible,
Yes.
sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I converted in the PDF. Okay. So we are here as far as growth of massive open online courses in the global scenario. The understanding 2012 to 2020, they are taking for the what is the trend as well as for the growth of massive open online courses concerned. When you taking for the funding, then also very limited. Then taking for the 2020, that funding is increased very enormous. Then taking the learners, there is only 2 million learners were there for the entire globe. Then you taking for the in the 2020, almost 180 million learners were there in the as far as massive open online courses is concerned. Then also university partners, only 40 universities were participated in the entire globe were developing the MOOC courses. But in the present context, almost 950 universities were there in the share for the entire globe understanding for the MOOC courses is concerned. Then at 2012, there was a 250 courses made available. Now we can more than 16,000 courses made available. Then also getting for the hundreds of millions revenue generating through the MOOC courses. This is one of the trend we need to understand in the global scenario as well as for the MOOC course is concerned. Then further, because you are all well versed with the thing as far as for the in the platforms, in the platform probably you taking for the learning management system. This is probably thing. If any university, in your university, have anybody have used for the LMS system? Is I am audible?
Sir, yes, sir. LMS is ongoing in all the government first grade colleges, sir.
Okay, all the first grade colleges, that is for the through the InfluMnet or your that is where the government of Karnataka is initiated for the LMS.
Sir, it is from the government of Karnataka only, sir. All the government colleges, they are having a LMS application.
Okay. Now full pledged all are using for the LMS for the whenever you make.
Yes, sir. Nowadays it has been made mandatory, so they will take the regular updates on the number of logins and everything. They
Okay, very interesting.
need to look into it, sir.
Okay. So as far as in the learning management system is concerned, then also very important. Then also taking for the MOOCs, this is very important. So both the component as well as for the MOOCs is concerned, we have indigenously built Swayam. There is an indigenous platform. Under the platform, whichever the courses released by the in the entire country, the courses is made available under this Swayam platform. The same kind of thing, probably you are all familiar with this LMS. As far as learning management system, probably individually your university probably can have its own learning management system. Then otherwise probably can you are there in the university or maybe in the colleges, probably you are all member of InfluMnet because it is a sub-charter of the University Grant Commission. Under the InfluMnet there for the free of cost there is a learning management system. Probably can send a request letter to the director to InfluMnet. Probably can they will given for the learning management system that can be make use for the in your day-to-day activity classes, maybe probably in your sharing of all the resources or maybe whatever the thing. These are all the some of the things probably I think you are all familiar with this learning management system. Then another component, this is for the open pedagogy, because already you are aware, very important, because we are in the implementing as well as for the NEP 2020. As far as NEP 2020, we given for the lot of opportunity for taking for the various courses, blended courses introduced. Based on the blended courses, they can go for they can enroll for the Swayam courses. Then also given for the much flexibility for the open elective courses or whatever the component under the NEP 2020. There we started various courses. We started very important taking for the various outcome based education. Under the outcome based education, probably anybody referring for these Bloom's taxonomy, based on the thing probably will come to know these are all the 6 parameter, or maybe you can call it as 6 variables, is very very important. Taking for the remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate and create. As a teacher, we need to be take all these 6 elements, then that will starting from whenever you framing the as well as for the syllabus in the particular subject or maybe a particular course, based on the syllabus, then given for the thing probably if in your probably in the PG courses or maybe UG courses there is an each subject having for the 4 credit or maybe having for the 4 unit or something like that. So based on the thing, applying for all these 6 elements, then taking for the which unit we given for the scope for remember or maybe understand, which unit we given for the apply, which unit you need to be given for the analyze, which unit is given for the evaluate, and which unit is given for the creativity. So something like this are all the some of the thing probably as well as for the NEP also given for the suggested you need to be implement full-fledged of the Bloom's taxonomy. Probably I think this is an additional input. Probably I think as a teacher we need to understand for the Bloom's taxonomy. Then also same thing can be integrated in our day-to-day teaching as well as for the framing the syllabus. Then also you are making for the same thing will be integrated with your evaluation process, taking for the conducting the internal test or whatever the thing, that all again you are using for the Bloom's taxonomy. This is further for the understanding. Then moving to massive open online courses, because already we are aware this is a different educational space. Then also given massive in the large enrollment numbers, then also open no mandatory qualification for open to all, again there is the thing. Then again it's the entire course in the online, that is for the fully online. Then course is such as courses, content is an online course, unlimited participation, open access via the web. This is again you are all familiar with, probably you are all so many are already joined for the so many courses, maybe the ARPIT courses or maybe FDP program through the online or whatever the thing. The main aspect as well as for the massive open online courses, the basic philosophy is they are given for the anytime, anyone and anywhere. This is again you should have an internet, you should have a smartphone. So based on the thing, as soon as you are enrolling the course, anytime, because that course content is made available in our whichever the courses is login. As soon as you are logging the particular course, then probably you can view the video. Then again you can access the content, whatever the content is available. See, that's why they call it as anytime, anywhere as well as for the anyone. Then these are all the some of the content, because again in the Indian context as far as increasing the what is the trend of MOOC courses. Then this is also very important, taking for the speedy progress, because in government of India they started for the MOOC courses. It is initially they started for the 2016, they framed the guidelines for the credit online education credit framework guidelines. Based on the guidelines 2017, mid of 2017 they started for the implementing the MOOC courses. So based on the thing, then they started for the so many number of registration, then also number of courses they introduced. Initially there was a very limited courses. In the 2017 almost 434 courses were there, probably taken into the current almost 1500 courses made available in the country under the Swayam platform. Then further taking for the entire in the course as well as for the in the Swayam platform, there is a 9 national coordinators were there. So each coordinator will held responsible for the respective disciplines. So based on the thing, when you taking for the in the nutshell in the present as far as for the in the status of Swayam courses is concerned, almost 203 partnering institutions. So taking for the almost 203 universities has participated for the developing the MOOC courses. Then also developing the MOOC courses and also adoption of the MOOC courses. Then also so far from the inception 2017 to till now almost 8,000 courses already made available in the under the Swayam platform. Then almost 2 crore students have enrolled entire country, taking for the national coordinator. Then taking another interesting exam registration, then also taking for the successful certification. Probably here we'll come to know, looking the all these three data set, probably almost 2.85 crore students are enrolled. Then taking for the exam, only 22 lakh students are enrolled for the examination. Then come to the completion, only for the as far as for the 11 lakh 80,000 is completion. Almost 50% of the students will get the certification. So this is one of the interesting thing. Probably so many people have enrolled, but when come to the examination enrollment, there is again it's drastically reduced. Then again taking for the completion of the course, again almost more than 50% of the student is completed overall appear in the exam. So this is one of the component. Probably we need to relook as well as the teacher. Then further taking for the understanding for the statistics and component, very important. These are all the already given for the 9 national coordinator up to 2021. What are the courses they completed? Then taking National Program or Technology Enhanced Learning, that is for NPTEL, is the most visited academic YouTube channel in the world. This is very interesting. When you taking for the NPTEL, this is applicable only for the undergraduate as well as for the postgraduate technical courses. Under the NPTEL, there is so many subject is released, so many subject is made available under the technical courses. So based on the thing, again taking for the NPTEL is the most visited academic YouTube channel in the world. So probably maximum people are accessing for the NPTEL for the getting the whatever the content, course and other kind of thing. Then taking massive open online courses, then taking for the different parameter and classification. Some of the courses in the entire globe available for the some courses is the paid courses, some courses is the free of cost, that is there in the thing. Some courses is a schedule driven, probably they will given for the schedule time. Within the schedule time you need to be enrolled, within the schedule time you need to be enrolled for the examination, within the schedule time you need to be complete the course. Some courses is given for the flexibility for the SN, taking for the self-paced, based on the thing, as a learner can fix that whatever the scheduling or whatever the thing. Then further taking for the as an instructors, probably some of the courses, all university courses is available. Then again some of the private firms also they started for the as well as for the developing the MOOC courses, probably taking for the various in the global scenario, probably taking for the Asian Development Bank. So earlier there is Asian Development Bank, now that there is a created for the Sub Asian Development Bank Institute. Under the ADBI Institute, they started for the so many MOOC courses. Same kind of thing probably in the World Bank. Earlier there is a World Bank, then again there is a they created for the World Bank Institute. Under the World Bank Institute, they are offering for the so many MOOC courses. So something like this. These are the some of the private means that is for the as a financial institution also they started for the developing the MOOC courses, that is there in the thing. Then taking for the various major platforms as well as for the players is concerned. The entire globe, we have so many things. Probably I think you are all familiar with some of the courses. Probably you have access through the edX or maybe Course Builder or maybe Blackboard, VizIQ, Moodle or maybe Udacity. So these are all the various platforms is available for the entire globe. So based on the thing, probably you can anytime you can just type it in the Google. Probably they will take you to the various platforms. Probably you can see which are all the courses available. Based on the thing, probably you can enroll the course, then you can get the certification. But some of the courses is there in the paid courses, some of the courses available in the free courses. Probably in the 2020, in the pandemic, probably University of the Edinburgh, almost 2,500 courses they released for the free of cost. So these are one of the an advantage for the in the entire globe. Learners can join any courses in the free of cost, probably for the thing. So these are the some of the attempt already made for the various universities in the entire globe. As well as for the platform is concerned, probably in India we have the Swayam, that is for the indigenously built platform, that is for the controlled by the Government of India under the Ministry of Education. Under the Swayam, again we have already we started discussing about under the National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. We have NPTEL, this is for the National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning. See, under the NPTEL, then again they started for the through the funded by NMICT under the Ministry of Human Resource Development in the earlier, now the presently Minister of Education. They started for the online web and video courses in engineering, science, technology, management and humanity. These are all some of the things were there. This was started in the year of 2003. Then taking for the only in the entire country taking for the Indian Institute of Science, then also only 7 IIT they are producing for the so many courses under the NPTEL. This is again is applicable for the as well as for the technical courses. Then also some of the courses is made available for the as well as for the management as well as for the humanities. Then as a teacher, whenever you taking for these MOOC courses, we need to be understand what are the instructional design of the MOOC courses. Whenever you as a teacher, we need to develop the MOOC courses. What are the criteria, what are the principles need to be followed, what are the procedure need to be followed. That is also very, very important. Taking entire instructional design of as well as for the massive open online courses, we call it as an ADAI model. We need to make some kind of analysis. Then also you should have some kind of design. Then we need to be make some kind of development of the course. Then also finally we need to be implementation of the course, means that is made available for the in the respective platform for the learners. Then also finally we need to go for the as an evaluation. You should have some kind of procedure for evaluation. Then further taking all these ADAI model, we need to understand for the analysis. Then again what is the needs. Then also we need to understand for the requirement. Then also we need to understand for the participant. Then also current capabilities. Then taking for the designing the course, then again we should have what is the learning objectives, then also what are the delivery format you are going to be, what are the exercises probably we need to be given in the design format, then also review of course content. Then when come to the implementation, then again what are the tools while implementing for the made available for the learners. Then finally we need to be evaluating for the awareness, knowledge, behavior, results, so many things. These are the some of the ADAI model. Probably I think you are all familiar with this ADAI model. As a teacher, when you want to developing for the MOOC courses, probably you should have some criteria. These are all the criteria probably we need to be keep it in our mind before for developing for the MOOC courses. The first thing we need to understand for the core requirement. So only thing is we need to understand who are all the audience. That's very important. Whether whatever the course you are going to be designing under the massive open online courses, whether the audience is in the only for the graduate student, whether the audience is the postgraduate student, or maybe audience to the general public or something like that. That's why whenever you designing the course, whenever you designing the syllabus related with the MOOC courses, we need to be understand for the overall that core requirement for the audience. Then within the audience, probably some courses probably it's made available for heterogeneous, some courses is homogeneous target group. Probably taken into consider for the in the earlier cycle, so many courses is developed by the National Law University. Then also so many courses is developed by the JNU. So many courses is developed by the Indian Council of Medical Research, something like that. Probably taken into consider for the some of the courses available for the not only for the basic science or maybe not only for the humanities, probably it required for the management also, something like that. So probably these are all the courses we call it as an heterogeneous courses. Probably we need to be as a teacher when you want to develop the MOOC courses, we need to be taking for the overall audience, whether in the heterogeneous or maybe homogeneous target, that need to be there. Then when you making for the structuring the courses, again we need to be number of units. I think by and large, because all are there in the under the CBCS as well as for the University of Mysore is concerned. Probably I think in other university also they are implementing for the CBCS scheme. Under the CBCS they given for the probably I am teaching in the PG courses. Probably we have the 4 unit, the entire 4 credit courses given by the 4 unit. What about other universities? Is there any modality change, madam, in a subject? Madam, I am audible. Sir, I am audible. Is there any modality for as well as for the unit? Probably taking for the teaching in the undergraduate level in the particular subject, teaching in the postgraduate level in the particular subject. What is the number of units in the 4 credit subject? It is a 4 units or 5, 6?
4 units.
Okay, so all I think by and large as an University of Mysore, then also they given for the common syllabus for the UGC released by the UGC, they will given for the 4 unit. Based on the thing, then the number of units they given at the structure. Whenever you developing the MOOC courses, probably you decide for the you can stick on to the 4 units. Then also we need to be understand for the which are all the component need to be given for the quiz elements. Then also which are all the component given or maybe unit is given a resource elements as a documentation. Which are all the thing, it has to be in the form of the video lecture, that is for the delivery format. So these are all the component, we call it as a structure that need to be decided while framing the syllabus or framing the as well as the course syllabus of the particular subject we need developing for the under the massive open online courses. Then taking for the participant requirements, because very important under the Swayam platform there is a 2 option is given. One is credit transfer, other one is only for the certification. So whichever the student currently pursuing for the particular maybe undergraduate or maybe postgraduate level courses, then they can have a whichever the courses joined, probably they can get the credit that can be incorporated in the her or his mark sheet as well as for the in the Swayam courses, whichever the credit earned through the Swayam. But anybody want to learn some courses, but they are not in the regular student, probably they passed out student or maybe research scholar or maybe even the teachers, because even the teacher also having interest for the learning for the some kind of new courses or new subject or new the techniques and tools and other things. So based on the thing you can get the certification. Only you can join the course, after completing the course you will get the certification. So that's why there we need to be decide whether you are offering for the both credit transfer as well as for the certification. Both the things need to be decided while framing the syllabus. Then again we need to be decide whether we want to conduct entire, because as of present context 100 marks of each MOOC courses, 70 marks it has to be in the external, 30 marks is given for the internal. Under the 30 marks, each course coordinator they decided for the thing, 30 marks divided into the 3 part or maybe 30 marks divided into 2 part. That's best with the concerned course coordinator. They will decide 10 marks for the assignment, 10 marks for the quiz, 10 marks for the various format. But external examination 70 marks that has to be conducted by the entire country. There are for the scheduled time that has to be conducted by the National Testing Agency. That's for the NTA is conducting. So that's why based on the thing, whenever you submitting the proposal, again we need to submit our proposal to the UGC. Then UGC will review our proposal, whatever the proposal of the Swayam courses. Then again we need to be follow for the what is there in the national pattern, taking for the whether you want to making for the online exam or maybe sometimes you are making for a proctored exam. Proctored exam is taking for the, they will circulate the your descriptive form, they will circulate your answer booklet, probably they write it in the exam. So these both options were there in the thing in the external as well as for the internal component. That need to be again we need to be aware of it. Then again assignments that has to be there in the thing, whether whatever the assignment is given, then also given the link, then they will upload the thing, probably we need to evaluate, then again you need to be upload the marks, various other component need to be assignment need to be designed. Then media design, this is Creative Commons license as far as for the Swayam is concerned, because already there is a media design because that is owned by the as a government of India. Then also this is further the entire courses sometimes you are given for the probably one session you are engaging for only for the discussion or maybe you can chat with the for the learners taking for the clarification of the various doubts and that. These are all the some of the thing in the ADE model. These are all the 7 main category taking into consideration openness of the meta. These are the resources, which are all the resources made available can be given to the learners for the whichever the study material or whatever the component. So these are all the 7 categories. Probably can keep it in our mind whenever you developing for the MOOC courses. Then after that you can start for the developing the MOOC courses based on the whatever the criteria and the content. Then taking as far as in the Swayam, because already you are aware of this Swayam that is for the study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds. Then again is the Swayam is the platform. Then again MOOC is the courses. So when you taking for the in the entire country, Swayam is the platform. Then MOOC is the massive open online courses is available under the in the Swayam platform. As well as for the thing, because already we are aware the main 3 cardinal principle of education policy they will given: access, equity and quality. So everyone can access for the whichever the courses is available. Then also given for the equity, then also whichever the courses made available in the Swayam, there is a quality or something like that. These are the some of the things already given in the guidelines for the 3 cardinal principles of education policy. Then again under this Swayam platform, they will given for the starting from the 9th class to till post graduation to be accessed by anyone, anywhere, at any time. So this is again they made an attempt taking into consider starting from the 9th class to up to post graduation. They made available for the various courses under the Swayam platform. Here further taking for the some of the component as well as for the thing, you can have a web and mobile based interactive platform. Then also high quality learning experience using multimedia anytime, anywhere and basis. Then state of the art system that allow easy access to monitoring and certification. Then some of the courses designed for the peer group interaction, discussion forum and clarify doubts. Then also you can have the hybrid model of delivery that adds quality of the classroom teaching. Then entire Swayam platform that is managed by the Microsoft. So this is very interesting thing, because our University of Mysore, that the first university in the southern state, we are taking for the participated in the adapted for the MOOC courses. Under the MOOC courses in the first cycle, probably so many students have enrolled. Their difficulty for accessing for this content because of this taking for the bandwidth or various reason, probably streaming it will taking too much time or something like that. So later probably I think we have wrote so many letter to the UGC as well as for the Minister of Education regarding with the bandwidth and other thing. Now the entire country probably there is no issue for the bandwidth as well as for the Swayam course is concerned. Each courses in a minute you can access more than 20,000 student can access for the in a minute for the each courses, probably within a fraction of second probably can opening the video document that can be there. So this kind of technology they created for the thing, that's why they given entire the manage that component is managing by the IT platform managed by the Microsoft. Then taking all these coordinator, because already we are aware that University Grants Commission taking for the non-technology postgraduate degree program. Then again taking for the AICT is mainly coordinating for entire.
For technical education.
Yes. Yes. Yes, madam. Anything need to be asked?
No, sir.
So as far as 9 national coordinator, then again AICT is coordinating for the technical and engineering courses as well as for the PG and UG programs. Then Consortium for Education and Communication CEC is coordinating for the non-technical undergraduate degree program. By 2021 onwards, because of the UGC they are for the larger commitment, they'll hand over to as well as for the MOOC course is concerned. The CEC is the looking after both UG as well as for the PG non-technical courses for as well as for the content review as well as for the releasing the courses. That everything will be managed by the CEC, but University Grant Commission is taking further the overall looking of the entire course structure, course system and other kind of thing. Then IGNO also there in the national coordinator, they are providing for the various diploma and certificate courses. Then again NCERT also are there in the thing, they are releasing for so many school education from 9th class to 9th to 12th classes. Then National Institute of Open Schooling, that they are also there and using for the various courses. Then again when come to the management, IIMB, that's IIM Bangalore is the entire country national coordinator for the management courses. Then again another interesting National Institute of Technical Teacher Training Institute is Chennai, they are given for the various teacher training program. Probably I think whichever the program you are discussing for the ARPIT, annual refresher program for teachers, under the ARPIT program, the entire ARPIT program coordinated by the National Institute of Technical Teacher Research Institute. These are some of the national coordinator were there for the entire country under the Swayam. Then these are all the some of the thing, probably I think you are all familiar with the thing. Under the digital platform they given for the anywhere, anytime, everyone, empowering the student of this country. Then in the 2016 there is a guidelines for credit transfer for the online education. They will given for the up to 20% of the credit can be allowed through the Swayam courses. This is one of the thing probably we need to be rethink and also we need to be relook into our entire in our curriculum or maybe entire education system. Then further again taking for the 2021 March 2021 as well as for the Ministry of Education as well as for the University Grant Commission as well as for the AICT, they made they released the new guidelines. Under the new guidelines up to 40% the courses can be offered through the Swayam. Probably as far as an understanding, probably we are teaching in the PG courses probably will come to a minimum that is for the whatever 72 credit or maybe 76 credit, then up to you can go for the 84 credit probably if you are having for the open elective of the 12 credit or whatever the thing. So based on the thing, probably if they are implementing for as well as for the in the present guidelines, probably if you are effectively implementing for the entire country, we need to be follow for as far as for the AICT or maybe UGC as well as for the Ministry of Education guidelines in 2020-21. Up to 40% of the courses can be learned through the Swayam platform. Only 60% of the courses can be taught in our whatever the traditional classroom or whatever in the offline. So rest of the courses probably they will go for the in the Swayam courses or whatever. This is one of the thing probably we need to be relook into this matter, very important as a teacher. Then taking for the entire Swayam initiative, probably we have the best knowledge and best of teacher, because very important. Some of the teachers, some of the students want to see that some of the courses developed by the JNU professor, some of the courses developed by the National Law School, some of the courses developed by the Indian Council of Medical Research, ICM or that whatever the thing. So it's very important, we need to be understand that student can have the flexibility, they can see we can access for the various that best of knowledge, best of teachers made available courses. That is also one of the advantage they created. Now as of now we are running for the 9th cycle, almost 4.5 years, as well as for the University of Mysore for the certificate for the Swayam courses. Now we are in the 9th cycle. Now that 9th cycle is closing by July to December. Now they are going to releasing for the 10th cycle. That is for the we are in the 5th year for implementation of the Swayam courses. So now I think December is the last for the completing for the courses under the Swayam. Probably already now some of the courses already made available in the platform. Still they have not released the list of courses made available for the January cycle. That is for the 10th cycle. Probably that will release for the in the mid probably in the last week of November or maybe January first week or whatever the thing. So these are all the some of the thing we need to be as an initiative of the Swayam. Then taking for as a teacher we need to be developed for the massive open online courses, because earlier when 2017 as well as 2016 guidelines under the 2017 were introduced for the Swayam courses, they'll given the guidelines for any permanent teacher or maybe getting any kind of grants or maybe whatever the UGC some classes, whatever the 13 year, whatever the class section or whatever the thing, they allowing for the should have a minimum 10 years experience in the PG level. That is for the first criteria. Then later they modified for the thing only should have minimum 5 years in the PG level teaching. The teacher can be developed for the any MOOC courses. Now recently they made for the that also make modification, not in the UG and PG. You should have a minimum 5 years teaching experience in the permanent position. Probably you can go for the developing the MOOC course. That is there in the thing in the present criteria and guidelines. Then also given for the in the course selection, probably we need to be careful about the selecting the course, which courses need to be developed, because already given almost more than 8,000 courses already developed by the available in the Swayam platform. Then also we need to be look into in the website, then which are all the courses already is there. Probably whichever the courses is not there in the Swayam platform, probably that courses there is an ample scope. Then another interesting thing, as well as in our entire CBCS, as well as understanding some of the courses we qualities in hardcore, some of the courses we qualities in softcore, some of the courses we given for the open elective. But as far as in our University of Mysore guidelines, as well as for the credit transfer of the Swayam, we are not touched for the hardcore, we are not touched for the softcore, we are only given option for the open elective. Suppose if you are taking for the, as far as for the in the regulations is, if the open elective is the minimum 4 credit, maximum 12 credit. Probably in these 3, either maybe 4 or maybe 12, they given flexibility for they can take for all the 3 subjects through the Swayam platform. That is not an issue. Probably that can be incorporated in the credit transfer, or you take a minimum 4 credits through the Swayam. That is also welcome. So these are some of the flexibilities given. So whenever you developing the MOOC courses, probably as a teacher we need to be target for only for the electives, not for the hardcore or maybe softcore, because that is for the compulsory courses. Probably they can learn through and our offline courses or maybe through the regular classroom. Then because already we discussed some of the target audience, then also demand in masses, courses, syllabus coverage. Then also we need to be understand for the some kind of creation of team. We should have a team for developing the courses. As far as understanding, probably we taking for the as a teacher, because very difficult to engage for the entire 4 credit as well as for the entire 40 hours credit and 40 hours courses. Probably we make a team. Probably I think principal investigator will engage up to 40% of the total whatever the credit, whatever the 40 hours. Probably rest of the thing probably can pull from the different university. Probably your friend or maybe your known colleague or whatever the thing. Probably you can same expertise. Probably you can make use. Probably in the unit wise we can divide the unit. Probably you can do it. These are some of the things need to be done. Then again adequate multimedia enrichment, because as far as our university we have the MA, that is for the multimedia learning resource center also there. Then also we have the as well as for the taking for the developing the Swayam courses. The government of Karnataka under the implementation of NEP National Education Policy 2020, almost 13 universities they given for the funding for the almost 4 crore funding for the each universities for establishing for the MOOC lab, that is for the developing the MOOC courses, then also developing for the establishment of community radiation. These are all the 2 criteria. Probably I think 13 universities they will given for the funding for the government of Karnataka. Under the thing, probably so many universities already there in the pipeline for implementing for the establishing the MOOC lab as well as for the community realization. Probably this is an advantage. No need to depend on only for the as well as for the in the multimedia center. Probably you can have in your university there is in that's for the in the MOOC lab. In the MOOC lab itself you can develop the course. Probably you can upload it in the UGC. You will get funding. Probably there in the thing. Then also very important, whenever you developing for the these MOOC courses and proposal, you should have a consent from the university. That's very important. Whichever the university, probably you are there in the college, probably you are affiliated to the particular university, probably university has to give for the consent letter that need to be uploaded in the proposal. Then as far as the thing, then again we decide for the which Swayam national coordinators is available. As far as our university is concerned, any proposal either comes from the submitting to the UGC under the MOOC. Then again I am coordinating, I am the coordinator for the MOOC courses. We will based on the taking for the see the proposals and other thing. Then based on our instruction from the registrar, we are using for the consent letter for the submitting the proposal. These are all some of the criteria were there, as well as for this courses is concerned. These are all the some of the agendas were there. Probably I will not go detail. Then taking homework before content creation. This is again as a teacher we need to understand. We need to create the team already given. Under the team probably subject matter expert probably can decide whether who's submitting the proposal. Let's call it as a principal investigator or call it as a course coordinator. We call it as a subject matter experts. Then also some of the content, whichever the content you have delivered, somebody has to review the content, whether the content is there in the proper channel, or maybe it's covered for the entire syllabus or covered for the entire unit, or maybe taking into consideration that is for the reviewer. Then also you require for the editing team, that is for the thing. Probably these are all the things need to be addressed. Probably if you are tie up with some kind of multimedia center for the submitting the proposal and other thing, that will give an help of all this is multimedia studio, then animation, other thing. Then initially we need to be while submitting your proposal, you should have some kind of introductory video. You need to be prepare 5-minute video. Based on the thing, then probably you can approach to the university Swayam coordinator. Probably in our Mysore university, because I am coordinating for the thing. Probably if you are in your university, probably in the entire country, all the university they are appointed for the Swayam coordinator. The Swayam coordinator is the single point of contact for the implementation of the Swayam courses, then adoption of the Swayam courses, development of the MOOC courses, various components. Then taking various other initiatives, then proposal, then again each courses probably taking for the 12 to 15 weeks, that has to be decided, because as far as in the present context we have the 16 weeks for the entire semester for the thing. Based on the thing they given for the in the flexibility, you can minimum 12 weeks or maybe maximum 15 weeks that need to be there in the content. Then again as soon as you are submitting the proposal, probably based on the thing there is an interface meeting with the concerned course coordinator, then probably they will approve the project. Just like in the project, based on the project probably can go ahead with the preparation of the developing the content. The entire these MOOC courses having for the 4 credit, it's a costing about almost 13.5 lakh. Probably I think last 4-5 years probably you are not seen, probably starting from 2017 to till now, probably we didn't get any funding as far as for the major research project from the as well as for the UGC or maybe Ministry of Education or maybe ACT or whatever the thing. Because of the when they introduced for the Swayam courses, they encouraging for the Swayam courses, they stopped for the major research project. They only encouraging for the Swayam courses up to 13.5 lakh they given for the funding for the development of the courses. As soon as your proposal is approved, directly they release for the 10% of the total cost that can be used in the thing. Then again they will given for the some kind of discussion, various other form. Then again 1 week content to be delivered as per the proposal, need or upload of the content from the UGC. After confirmation, remaining work to be executed. Then these are all the UGC invitation as a course creation, then again given for the login credential, then uploading. These are all the some of the content. Probably entire 13.5 lakh they given for the in the budget allocation in the break of cost. Based on the thing, probably I think in a course coordinator, probably they will get for the 2 lakh as an honorary. So this is also one of the interesting component. Probably that is there in the short period, probably taking for in the 4-month course you are developing for the MOOC courses. Then also you are getting for the APA scoring. There is an in the credit whatever in the each model there is an APA scoring. Then in addition in the APA scoring you will also get for the monetary benefit. In the suppose you are the course coordinator for the entire 4 credit Swayam courses, probably can get for the 2 lakh as an honorary. So rest of the thing probably divided into various components for the multimedia animation or maybe recording or maybe editing or maybe reviewing, so many other components were there. The break of cost are available. Probably there is a guideline, probably whenever you free, probably it's made available in the UGC website as well as for the Swayam website, probably can learn. The entire Swayam courses again they given for the in the taking for the in the 4 credit they given for the 40 hours in the course structure. Based on the 40 hours, 20 hours they will given for the exclusively for the video content. Rest 20 hours is divided into various other quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. So based on the thing entire, because already as well as for the understanding, taking for the as a what is the concentration of the as well as for the viewer with respect to the video content, they'll given for the thing, probably recording for the 25 to 30 minutes of the video, probably that need to be split into 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. So based on the thing, then taking for the what is the seeing for the what is the concentration of the viewers of the particular video or something like that. That is the way they have designed for the e-learning elements. Then further understanding as well as academic credit as well as for the APA scoring is concerned, probably you are all aware of the thing, probably you can download the guidelines of the as well as for the UGC guideline. They will given for the development of the complete 4 quadrant MOOC courses, probably great for the 20 points or so. Probably you are involving for the only for the some lecture per module given for the 5 points. Then again content, only you are not delivering any content, only you are making for the content writing or maybe you call it a script writer, probably you will get some more points. So these are the some of the things already there in the guidelines. Based on the guideline, this is an additional advantage for the as well as for the career advancement, or maybe you are joining for the new higher post or higher position in the assistant professor to associate or maybe professor or whatever the thing. Probably this will help you for enhancing your increasing for the APA scoring, that is there in the thing. Then because already given entire 40 hours, you call it as a 4 credit courses given by the 4 quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Under the quadrant 1 is given for the e-tutorial, there again given for the almost the video audio content. This has to be given for the 50% weightages. Out of 40 hours, 20 hours should be there in the quadrant 1, that has to be in the video lecture need to be delivered. Then rest 3 quadrant 50% given for the thing e-content. Probably some of the content probably you are sharing for the in the text form, or sharing for the in the books, or maybe you are taking for the some video, somebody has to view the video, then I can write it their assignment based on the understanding the video, something like this. These are all the some of the various modalities were there as well as for the quadrant 2. Then again quadrant 3 also given for the web resources linked with which are all the material or maybe Wikipedia or maybe case studies, whatever the e-books. These are all the some of the as a resources material is given. Then again given for the quadrant 4, given for the self-assessment, there given for the either you can MCQ questions or maybe you are taking for the fill in the blanks, so many that whatever the parameters were there in the thing. So based on the thing, entire in the 4 credit as well as for the 40 hours MOOC courses need to be developed. We need to be taking for the an approach of 4 quadrant approach based on the thing. Under the first quadrant given for the 50% weightages, rest 3 quadrant they given for the 50% weightages. The 50% weightages means 20 hours it should be there in the video lecture need to be delivered. Rest 20 hours need to be given either e-content, web resources, self-assessment that need to be allocated by the course coordinator while developing the MOOC courses. Then later these are all the some of the thing, probably I will not go detailing because each university they appointed for the Swayam coordinator. Based on the Swayam coordinator they will given for the what is the role and responsibility of the Swayam coordinator. Then also given for the thing, they are given for notification, then choices of courses, then credit transfer, so many other components were there. Probably I will not, I'll little bit skip on these, all these things, probably it's available in the website, probably whenever you free for the Swayam, or maybe if you go to the UGC MOOCs, a separate website is there, probably you can download the guidelines or maybe download the various materials available. Then another interesting thing is, apart from the Swayam coordinator, it is very difficult to coordinating for the entire university. Probably we have so many affiliated colleges, so many departments and other kind of thing. Then as per the instruction from the Ministry of Education as well as per the University Grants Commission, we have appointed university Swayam mentors. Each college should have one mentor taking for the creating awareness of the, as soon as if the course is released, then we'll send it to the concerned colleges. In the concerned colleges, probably principal or maybe the course overall there in the head of the department, probably they will appoint some of the mentors. Probably these mentor will help facilitate student as well as for the Swayam coordinator. Based on the thing, probably as soon as probably they will create awareness for the student. Probably these are all the courses made available in the Swayam platform. Probably you can enroll for the whichever the courses is very important, whichever the courses is not there in your present in the syllabus present curriculum. That's very important. The second thing is as soon as student is enrolled, then again you should have some kind of continuous monitoring, whether the student is viewing the video or maybe they log in the thing or maybe they submitting the assignment, they submitting for the various other deadlines, whatever the deadlines is assigned by the respective course one. These are all the some of the things need to be there. So that's why we appointed for the Swayam mentors based on the thing, taking the UGC MOOC initiative forward to the select subject relevant, then mandate student in the department colleges to participate in the UGC MOOC Swayam courses, then enrollment of the student, then again they need to be disseminate information about the courses to students, ensure that students are actively participating in the courses, submitting their assignments on time, then clarify doubts and conduct online exams. So this is some of the thing. Probably this is only facilitating for the in the respective department or respective college that need to be done through the mentors. That is the thing. Then another probably I think I will take another 5 minutes presentation. Probably we can have a 10 minutes in the interaction, or we can have a discussion based on my presentation. Then taking the elements for the overall Swayam courses, again we have the syllabus template that need to be there. We need to be course description, then also we need to be making for the what are the learning outcome, then again taking for the description of the faculty, then again detailed course content, outline, then also expectation for participation, then again certification. Then these are all the so many various component will be there in the as a syllabus template that need to be designed. Then also taking further some kind of pre and post course surveys. This is again is one of the interesting aspect. They will take the feedback before joining the Swayam courses. What is their feedback? After joining the Swayam courses, what is the feedback? That's course survey they are conducted. That is there in the, that need to be prepared. Then again taking for the course overview that need to be there. What is the course about? What does the course include? What will I learn in the course? These are all some of the things course overview need there in the thing. Then also given for the course timeline. This is for the scheduling. How many weeks you are making for the in the course. Then also list of announcement, which are all the announcement due dates. Probably you are going for the in the first as soon as your course is started, in the first week itself you are introduced for the some kind of quiz, 10 marks quiz. Probably you need to be given the deadline. Probably in the second week or maybe third week you introduce for the assignment of the 10 marks. Probably you need given for the deadline, something like this. Are all the some of the things that need to be full-fledged. You need to be prepared under the template. Then these are all the guidelines already we are aware, as well as for the UGC guidelines. Based on the guidelines also given, if they given very important, this is no university shall refuse any student for credit mobility. The very important. Now, even though we are not implementing for the full periods of the Swayam courses as an institutional level, or maybe department level, or maybe university level, or maybe college level, if the one student probably he will not come to the class, he will only come to 60% of the class, 40% he will earn the credit through the Swayam. Probably that need to be incorporated is her mark sheet. That is the mandate. If you refuse to incorporate the credit for the whatever the credit earned by the student, probably that is an offense. So this is some of the things already there in the guidelines. Then also in the guidelines itself is given, every institution shall within 4 weeks from the date of issue of this regulation that need to be incorporated within their competitive authority, need to be get approval, probably either in the academic council or maybe syndicate, whatever the competent authority. Then also you make separate ordinance as well as for this is the mandate already there in the under the 2016 guidelines. Then taking further, these are all the some of the thing. Probably I can take some of the important aspects in the next either probably in the next session, that taking into consideration for the development of e-content. Then again, what are the 4 quadrant approaches? Then taking entire in the process, what are the role of our course coordinator, taking for the thing, what is the role of the content writers. Then again taking for the how who going to be language editor. Then also we need to be understand, because already you are aware there is an we need to be before whatever the content we have developed, before whatever the content script you have prepared, that need to be run it in the we need to be check in the plagiarism before deliver. So this is some of the thing. Even if you taking for the any images or maybe any chart from the available in the web, that also again we need to be taking some kind of clarification, or maybe you can have some kind of, it has to be checked with the plagiarism. Then also you can give on the source where you are taken for the particular picture, where you are taken for the particular chart, something like that. So these are all the some of the content. Probably I think you can continue the next session for this, some of the aspects related with developing the MOOC courses. Yes, sir.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think a MOOC course can be eligible to attend as a refresher course, sir.
What is, sir? Special course.
Refresher course.
That is there in the thing, because already, because in the next session I will going to take that only.
Yes, sir.
As far as annual refresher program in teaching, do you call it as an ARPIT course?
Yes,
it
sir.
is made available for the entire country, because in the first cycle almost 72 courses were released.
Yes,
based on the thing that is equivalent to whatever the courses you are doing for the either in the faculty development program or whatever the thing, either maybe orientation program or maybe refresher program, that is equivalent for the thing. Even myself itself is done for in the 2019.
Yes,
I have done one ARPIT courses that is developed by the NITR in Chennai. The same thing I claimed for the promotion or something like that.
Fine, sir. Fine, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You can have any. See, the thing is, now we need to be, because already 2018 onwards, because of the pandemic, we are all forced to go for the online teaching. Very important. Then also we have mentally decided we need to go for the online teaching. Then same kind of thing probably in the Swayam, probably another 5 years, another 10 years probably, only we can see for the 50% of the content in the classroom teaching. Rest 50% probably we need to be, that's delivered in the, as well as in the online mode. Then even in the present context, you taking for the various, probably taking for the IIT as well as for the IAC, they made mandate each teacher should have one courses need to be developed in a year. So that is the mandate is there for the IAC as well as for the IIT. Probably the same rules or maybe same guidelines will be applicable for the universities probably in the long run. Probably that's why now itself probably can start developing the MOOC courses, probably even a flexibility, because very limited courses available. In the long run, for all the teachers involved for the developing the MOOC courses, then again there is some of the courses already is available in the Swayam platform. Probably you need to go for the new course or something like that.
So what is the duration of MOOC course, sir?
Duration is they'll given for that is for the 16 weeks. Usually the 16 weeks, but they'll given for the as well as for the Swayam courses, they'll given for the minimum 12 weeks, the maximum 15 weeks. Any courses we need to be developed minimum 12 weeks, the maximum 15 weeks.
Whether it is followed by any assessment of test, sir?
No, that's why I given already entire. See, suppose you're taking for the 4 credit course you are developing, that is for the 100 marks. 70 marks is as an external examination that is conducted by the National Testing Agency.
Okay.
That will, as a course coordinator, you need to decide whether you want to go for the 70 marks. The entire 70 marks you can go for only for the multiple choices. That is for the online course, online examination, or you can go for the proctored. That taking for the descriptive form. That is decided by the course coordinator. Then rest 30 marks is the internal assessment. That has to be decided by the course coordinator. 30 marks can be divided for the either in between the 12 to 15 week, whatever the thing, they will decide for the whether they given for the assignment, they will given for the quiz, whatever the thing. That modality will be based with the course coordinator. At the time of the proposal, they clearly they mentioning for the 30 marks what are the modality of the evaluation. 70 marks modality that also given whether they want to go for the online or maybe proctored exam. So probably that will be taken care by the National Testing Agency. The entire country having for the same date for the entire country for conducting the exam in the twice in a year.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Still another 5 minutes is there. Any questions? Any clarification? Probably can have.
Sir, is having NPTEL course of examination is equivalent to MOOCs, both are one and the same? Or?
See, the thing is already given, entire country we given for the 9 national coordinator.
Okay.
NPTEL courses is made available only for the technical courses, probably taken into consideration for the undergraduate and postgraduate level.
For basic science also it is available, sir.
Some courses available for the basic sciences, because that is called as an heterogeneous courses. Some teachers have developed for the heterogeneous courses. They allowed for taking for the enrollment of these Swayam courses, they will given for allowing for engineering graduate or maybe engineering pursuing engineering students. Then also given for this some kind of basic sciences also.
Yes, sir. I have done from IIT Kharagpur in mathematics, sir.
Yeah, good man. That even very important. Even if you're taking for the very interesting, probably we have more than 600 plus university for the entire country. Probably in a cycle, we are very difficult to release more than 100 subjects under the MOOCs. But whereas IIT and IAC, probably you taking for the one IAC, 7 IITs, in each cycle they are releasing for the more than 200 subjects.
Yes, sir.
That is also one of the things probably we need. That's why that NPTEL is taking for the most visited YouTube channel, education channel for the entire globe, because a lot of the attempt were there in the as well as for the NPTEL under the ACT guidelines.
Yes, sir. Subject wise it is available. In mathematics particularly, specialized subject they have taken and the courses is offered for all the particular content of mathematics.
Yes, ma'am. Even that's why given as a teacher we have 2 options. One is as a student they can have a credit, that is very important. They can join the any courses for the earning the credit. As a teacher, probably enhancing our knowledge, probably can join any courses, probably can get the certification.
Yes, sir.
ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
Yes, sir.
ಇದು ಸ್ವಯಂ ಅನ್ನತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದೊಂದು ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆನ ಅಥವಾ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಥವಾ ಅದರಿಂದ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳು ತಗೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕೇವಲ ಏನು ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಏನೋ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಉಂಟಾ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ?
ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗಿವನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಈಸ್ NMIC, ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಮಿಷನ್ ಆನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ. Under the NMICT, then again is introduced by the Ministry of Education, that is for the Government of India. So that is not having any private entity. The entire thing is government controlled by the Government of India. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ there is so many languages. ಈಗ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ there is so many regional languages courses is not available ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ in the last 2-3 cycles they introduced for the various regional courses. Some of the courses Kannada courses are available in the Swayam platform.
ಸಾಂಸ್ಕ್ರಿಟ್ ಉಂಟು ಸರ್ ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ?
ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ಸಾಂಸ್ಕ್ರಿಟ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಉಂಟಾ
ಸರ್? ಸಾಂಸ್ಕ್ರಿಟ್ ಇದೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಹಿಂದಿ ಇದೆ.
ಸಾಂಸ್ಕ್ರಿಟ್ ಉಂಟಾ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ಸಾಂಸ್ಕ್ರಿಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಿಂದಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕ್ರಿಟ್ ಆರ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕ್ರಿಟ್ ಸರ್.
ಹೌದು.
And then you start your developing your own course only. You submit the proposal, probably your course is made available in the Swayam platform in the Sanskrit. Because regional language we need to be prepared, no?
Because
Some of the courses available in the regional language because of the various requests from the different regional states, taking into regional language states. Now some of the courses available in Sanskrit also available, Hindi also available, even some courses available in the Kannada. Probably we need, as a teacher, we need to be encouraged, probably can develop the courses in the regional language, probably that is useful for the student.
Thank you.
Okay.
More questions, sir. Is having 5 years of teaching experience is necessary to create the content, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, earlier it was there for the 10 years, it has to be taught in the PG level. Later, we also wrote so many later when we also made a University of Mysore made a lot of attempt. Then they bring down to only for the 5 years in the PG level. Now, even that also leveraged. Now they given for the, you should have a minimum 5 years as a permanent position. Then you can develop the course. Because consent letter given by the concerned your universities, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's why they'll ask you for the whether you are the permanent teacher or not.
Sir, is there any limitations on the modules, sir, while creating? It should be of so many classes or so many coursework. Are there any limitations while creating?
Limitation andre see they give an entire course. Suppose you taking for the 4 credit, then again you should have a 40 hours course. 40 hours course alle then you can have the different model. So ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ suppose you taking for the minimum 12 week to 15 weeks ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ duration in between, no? Then ಆ 12 weeks ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ you can make for the either 40 models ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ನಿಮಗೆ 45 models ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಆ ತರ.
So minimum is 40 modules.
ಅಲ್ಲ 40 hours.
40 hours.
40 hours.
Okay.
ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಬಲ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರಿವೀಲ್ ಒನ್ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟೆಡ್, ವಾಟ್ ದ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ದೇ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟೆಡ್. Probably there you can see for the various unit wise model they have done, which model is who is going to be deliver, who is going to be review the content, who is going to be editing, so that all the detailed descriptions were there in the thing. Probably in the next session.
So we should only come up with the whole team, or is the Swayam team will also be helping in the technical aspects?
No, the thing is the entire 13.5 lakh rupees probably up to I think 3.5 lakh is given for the only for the course coordinator. So 2 lakh for honorarium for the course coordinator. Rest of the thing content reviewer and other kind of thing. Then 9 lakh rupees is given for the multimedia center.
Okay.
Probably you can associate with because already the Government of India under the Ministry of Education, they have empaneled for every year they are going to be empaneling for the various multimedia center. Probably in our university we have the multimedia center, we have associated with the multimedia center. So any proposal that need to be through multimedia center, that need to be recorded.
Okay.
Even you can, if you are not interested for the going for the multimedia center, probably whichever the agency empaneled by the Ministry of Education, in that agency probably you can develop the MOOC courses. Probably 9 lakh rupees exclusively given for the out of 13.5 lakh. 9 lakh is given for the developing the content. They will take care of all the your editing, animation, multimedia, then also taking for the how to deliver that all the thing. Only our part as a teacher, we need to be prepare the script, we need to be prepare the proposal, then again each module, then again we need to be deliver the lecture, then also we need to be work out other modality, taking for the evaluation and other kind of thing.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.